Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. As you can see, my voice is much better, so I'm obviously doing a lot better. And back by popular demand is Courtney.
Hi.
Now, I am not much of an amazing reactor. I've really honed my skills and I am absolutely incredible at the work that I do because, and don't clip that so that I get cancelled before I even begin, but I rushed home to watch this. Don't encourage. I rushed home to watch the first ever premiere I have ever done. Never done that before. And I was telling Courtney about it on the way home. She was driving me home and I was like driving Miss Daisy and I was basically saying, I've got this.
About to be like...
Yeah, I'm sat in the back and I couldn't wait to get in. I was telling Court that it was my first premiere. All of you had invited me on it. I thought, oh, I can't wait. And Court not only drove me home, but also decided to cook the tea for our little one and herself. And I ran upstairs to watch the premiere. Completely forgot that I could record a reaction to it. So I do apologise. I completely missed the mark on that. So obviously everything at the beginning was complete and utter sarcasm. But I did come to the realisation that I've heard it, but Court hasn't. Are you nervous? Because this isn't only Ren, this is Chris Webby as well.
I don't know who Chris Webby is.
I'd heard of Chris Webby. I've never listened to him, but after this, I am invested.
What a name, by the way.
I love it. Great
Webby.
name, Chris.
Oh.
Anyway, I invested because it was incredible. I don't know whether he's the guitarist in this, the singer. I don't know nothing about him, but I'm dying to get into it and find out more. But this song, I can't wait for you to hear it.
I have no expectations because I know that every song he does is very different. So
this is very different.
Great.
This is right. You know what? Let's get into it, shall we? Because I will go on all day about this. So enjoy.
I took my possession. All that I own. Set out at night time. Down the road. And with God is my witness.
Right. Sorry, we're literally 21 seconds in, but remember I said to you about Vincent's Tail Sunflowers?
yeah.
You were upstairs and I shouted you down after I'd finished doing that and was like, his voice in this bit.
In that one bit, and it was like very
War Rains that.
heavy.
I'm not going to do it, I wouldn't do it justice, but that bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need this like rock album.
Yeah,
The
this
Viewers.
is like rock.
The Renegades.
It's like rock slash like blues.
I'll explain to you a little bit about what I think of it in a minute, but it's just, yeah.
Try my best.
God is my witness. There's to the man dressed in the shadows with blood on his veins. There was something so familiar about him. A certain kind of aura pouring all around him. Looking fresh to death, his suit, it was astounding.
Aura. Have you got an inkling of what the story is kind of associating with?
He looks quite devilish, like evil,
Okay.
and he's at well, not technically a crossroad, but he's at a crossroad, kind of.
Divergent paths, yeah.
I don't know. It's a tale to sell your soul to the devil at a crossroad.
Yeah.
So,
Where'd you get that from? Supernatural?
Yeah.
I knew it. Well, I'll explain a bit more in a minute, but again, this is just my speculation on it. But yeah, let's keep it going.
Looking fresh to death, his suit, it was astounding. I caught his eye and then I felt like I was drowning. Standing at a crossroad and the dull glow of the lit bowl flickers silently, quietly tiptoed down the long road, and the man spoke to me quite excitedly. Hello, dear fellow. And he tipped his hat and he smiled invitingly. Who knows why you felt this, but I felt like someone lit a fire in me.
That gives spirals.
Oh, like Junji Ito. The Junji. If any of you aren't aware of like the anime manga, you know what? I never picked up on that the first time I watched it. Then again, no, I was that hyped. The premiere, I've not seen nothing like it. The chat was flying. I saw my name pop up a few times.
I don't know what a premiere is.
Basically, it's the video releasing at a set time, and it's like a live, so everyone was there, all the renegades, and I saw my name pop up a few times, and I couldn't keep up because like the love and support that they were just throwing. Chris Webby was there, and I was like, I feel off because I don't know nothing about him yet, but now I'm invested. I can't wait to hear more. The Ren joined, and everyone just blew up. We were so excited for the song, but I was honestly that invested. It was like hyping up before you go and see them live. That's how good it was. I was like, that's on my bed like a little kid at Christmas. I loved it, but I never picked up on that. Yeah, it's the art style is very much Junji Ito, Uzumaki. If you've ever, as I said, it's a manga artist who does horror. And it's very much in a similar style to this. And to be quite honest, I'm kind of shocked he's never done like a Crossroads type thing. But that's a fantastic point.
I'm sure you venture the brown part of this room, you'll probably get over to our manga section at some point. Maybe. I'm
pretty certain she's referring to when I jumped up out my seat when Cujo's girlfriend got brought out. And you never let me live that down, did you? To be fair, she still pointed out, but they loved it, so you know, I had to listen. If I had to do that or disturb you by shouting.
These walls are soundproof. Don't even worry about it.
But yeah, fantastic reference. I love the art style in this.
It's very anime.
I believe
it's the first thing I noticed.
It was. Yeah. I believe it was done by Lyrics someone. I'll put their tag in the description down below, but they've done an amazing job.
Who knows why you felt this, but I felt like someone lit a fire in me. And I felt my stomach turning, and I tried to find the word inconcerned, and the feeling disconcerting. It's strange, but I felt this weird yearning, a craving for something that was urging me over, and then they start conversing. I reached out my hand, he shook it during. He leaned in and said something disturbing. All I gotta know is your desires. Is it fame or fortune you aspire? To get up out this life that you've been living. Follow me, I'll walk you through the fire. I got every type of flavor in. You should see the budget of the catering. I don't wanna come off as a salesman, but I got the taste that you've been savoring. Let your pain go, let the flames grow. I'll read every thought that's on your mind, cause I know you got a name, so why don't you just write it on this line? Here I got a pen and everything. Who needs a wedding ring? I offer the divine. I don't think you fully understand, but I promise that you will in time, so just make a choice. So I stood frozen.
As that led, as that led more clearance. I know I started encountering the devil then. Did you hear that? He was inheriting me. To apologise.
I think I'm right, the selling your soul to the devil.
So,
but for what?
That tale, a lot of people associate with Robert Johnson. Now, Robert Johnson is a blues guitarist. I can't remember exactly when, maybe 1920s.
Way before my
time.
But
fantastic. Way before your time. We're just cottoned on to that. Listen, I'm still catching up a bit slow at the minute, but yeah, Robert Johnson. But it turned, I learned this the hard way, to be fair, because I was raving about Robert Johnson years ago, and just talking about it, something I'd discovered, and it turns out that Robert Johnson, he wasn't the originator of that thing. It was someone called Tommy Johnson, and they weren't related.
Just sheer coincidence.
Robert Johnson had this law built around him. Tommy Johnson didn't. He built the law himself, and he leaned into it, from what I believe. So he may not have built it himself, but I know that he heavily used it in terms of his marketing back in the day. And it was basically, he said that he was told to take his guitar to the crossroads, and a man standing there. would tune his guitar for him, and then he'd be able to play amazingly. So that's as soon as I saw this video, I was saying in the chat, this is giving me like Robert Johnson vibe. But I don't know where, again, first time premiere, it kept on flying up, but then saying that try again in a few moments. So I had to type the same message about 6 times because I was that excited, and by then the moments are gone. But the video, the sound, the down the road, it is very blues. I imagine being in like what is it, like the bayou, you know, like Mississippi, you know what I mean, like that, you know, that just, I can't even explain it. My mind's still a bit fried, but I've watched this about 4 times since coming down. I know, I'm sorry.
Do you know where it originated, the law, everything?
I find stuff like this fascinating, but the design on this, I love the artwork. The
artwork's my favourite.
Yeah, it's incredible. Ren's voice.
Very different. And obviously, it's going to be very different to what I've heard, but it is very different to what I've heard.
The fact that I don't know who Chris Webby is, but
Is that him, by the way, the devil?
I was thinking
because it doesn't sound like Ren, but Ren can manipulate his voice, so I don't know.
I was thinking that exact same thing. I was like, listen, I'm not going to go out on a whim and say that this is Chris Webby. If it is, fantastic. Brilliant. But there's a part coming up, and I'm dying to know whether it's Ren or whether it's Chris Webby or a mix of both. And you'll see what I mean in a moment, because this blew me away.
Time, so just make a choice. So I stood frozen at the crossroads of time.
The evil smile.
Took hold of his paper and I leant down to sign.
Love it.
He looks defeated.
He's giving away his freedom, isn't he? He's giving away his soul as being.
I still remember back where I was from. See, I was the favorite, the morning sun. See, I had ideas, but they said they're too grand. So they casted me out without reason to doubt. Now there's blood on my hands.
Oh, I find that extremely fascinating, because when I first watched that, I thought, remember the saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions? That's like the devil being cast from hell, because Lucifer was God's favourite son, if I remember. And my thing isn't exactly
I'm pretty sure.
They thought, you know, he had grand ideas. He was always looking forward and looking whatever, and then he got cast out. Yeah. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. He thought he was doing good. Yeah. And now that he's been cast out, that's when the darkness has took hold, and it's, you know what I mean. I'm not well versed on any of this, so I do apologise, but this is just what I'm kind of interpreting from it. But I like the fact that that's just been included, because it's like you've seen the origin stories of the lad at the beginning going to the crossroads. Yeah. Didn't know anything about the shadowy man, and then this is coming. Yeah.
And there's blood on his hands now too.
Blood on his hands, yeah. And it just I don't know, I love that little section. I think it's fantastic. The artwork keeps screaming out to me. Like I love, as you know, Ren's videos. The backgrounds, the whatever, you know, I love deep diving into it. This one, I haven't really deep dived in. I just love the song. I can't wait to see what I'll do, but I don't think they need to do anything more than this video. If they were planning on doing something new, I don't, this is fun. Well, I mean, there's about 7 different versions of some things, you know what I mean? Like, but this, I just love it. It's so beautiful.
Without reason to doubt, now there's blood on my hands. I've been that one with the silver tongue. Yeah, they say I'm falling, but never run, following the calling. I've been all in with the barrel of a loaded gun, aimed at the masses, at their masses. Yeah, the darkness gon' get you. You can say a prayer if it helps you. That cross won't protect you from the light, bringing lost angel. Shit, I only came to entertain you, but since we made ourselves a deal, you gon' be my fucking puppet till it breaks you. I'ma chain you to the ground, I'll enslave you. Look around, ain't nobody coming here to save you. I'ma take you way down, cause yeah, I know I've been around, but still I got some shit to prove. And I don't really give a fuck how it's gotta happen, but just know that you gotta fucking deal with the devil written. So shut up and listen to play me some blues, and just know the choice that you made today will be the last thing that you ever choose.
I know.
What?
I know. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like, as normally, I failed with the reaction because this way my first time reaction, so I don't feel like I should deep dive fully into this yet, because I just love the song.
Yeah.
This hit me on a completely different level to any of the others. I've normally been looking at loads of other things, but this one, I could do a deep dive analysis later on and fully look into it, but I can't help myself just listen to the music, listen to the collaboration of Ren and Chris. Absolutely incredible. But these little things, I do think that is Chris Webby though.
I think the devil.
Very
is him.
distinct voice.
He's got such a distinct voice.
But just
It's a cool song though.
it's good, isn't it?
So good.
I knew you'd love it. As soon as it finished, after I'd watched it another 4 times, I knew you'd love it. So I was like, right, let's get to it. Because I thought they want a reaction from everyone on this one. Obviously, the amount of reactors out there that are just phenomenal at what they do.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm an idiot. I didn't even think about setting up a record. I was just excited to be there. I was like the kid with I was just the kid like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm really, really railing to go. And then I was like, hold on. Do you know you? Let's get you back.
It's not great, but I'm not a reactor, so.
To be honest, I think the fact that you are just
I mean, I'm still in my work clothes, that's how eager I was.
I think the fact that you're just enjoying it is enough. Do you know what I mean?
It's a good song.
It's brilliant.
I can't go over the artwork.
Oh, it's not even begun yet. Just wait.
But just know that you gotta fucking deal with the devil written. So shut up.
You all know what I'm waiting for.
And just know the choice that you made today will be the last thing that you ever choose.
Wow. I need to see a music video now. I need to see that live. Just that guitar.
Get Ren and Chris Webby in live.
Just there, on the couch.
I know. The imagery is so striking. I love it. And that background. Down the road. Sorry. I've just failed the challenge again.
You've been saying it all day.
What I really liked about that scene, and I couldn't help but think it when I was watching it, he's been nothing but near crossroads and evil and
now it's
darkness,
just a straight road.
and now it's the long, lonely, winding road.
Yeah.
Now that he's made this pact, now that he's signed it, there's no.
It's just a long, lonely road.
Well, if you remember what he said is, you won't be able to choose anything else. It's the last thing you'll ever choose. He's got nowhere else to go. It's just one road. He can't choose anything else. It's just one road. Like, that's his meaning for life now. It's just one road. He can only go straight ahead. He can't do any side turns. He can't do anything. He can't even.
God, a life with no side quests.
A life with no side. Yeah, but that's what I got from it. Is that his choices made for him now. He's done.
Yeah.
It's just, it may look as if the destination's going somewhere different because of the bumps, but overall you'll still see it at the end because you can only go one way.
Yeah. That's deep. You're very deep. You're like a kid on Christmas.
This is so good, so good. And what's better is I was there a bit beforehand, and Ren come on the premiere, alongside Chris, and 15 songs, I believe he said, are coming on the album.
Oh, it's an album?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I don't know whether my prayers were
Is it
answered.
going to be vinyl?
He did say about a vinyl dropping as well, and you know what I'm like with
You
my
love
vinyl.
vinyls.
So, I'm already saving up for more merch from him. The Sick Boy vinyl.
I think you showed me the Sick Boy vinyl.
I did it was like the medical record thing. Oh, it was amazing. Record vinyl, haha. But this, and it makes me want to hear Chris Webby even more. Mm-hmm. Everyone had been telling me about Chris Webby beforehand, much like that Mafra, but I was like, who can I dive into with what can I dive into with Chris Webby? Recommend some songs that you'd like to see about Chris Webby, and I'll do them, because
It's the best way to get into it.
yeah, I was going to say ask the professionals, because that blew me away. The atmosphere on the premiere, the video, the music, that's probably, and I say that, what am I going to say, everyone? That is probably one of my new favourites. I know.
I was sitting here waiting for someone to answer you, by the way. I was like, what are you going to say? Yeah, no, it's
I guarantee you they'll say it in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
You've done it with the
new favourite.
Yeah, it is. It just, I mean, I've got a big list at the minute of like favourite songs, and most of them are every song that I've done from Ren. You know what I mean?
Dedication to the cause, that, Chris.
But you know what's brilliant about this? I'm sorry we're rambling on, but I missed out speaking to you all on the premiere because of the speed that I went through. But what I love about this, and I've said to you many times, is I'm not only discovering new music in terms of the different genres Ren does, different artists that Ren has collabed with, Chinchilla, Chris Webby. I'm also, it's like not only a discovery of new music, but a discovery in oneself as well. Like I think I've come a long way in terms of handling my health situation and my stuff after listening to Ren and seeing how his things come out. I'm a lot more positive.
Mentally positive.
Yeah.
You're more mentally positive now than I am.
Yeah. But seeing things like this where it's just so different, it doesn't have to be
It doesn't have to be the same. The same is so boring.
That's it, and he never does the same.
No.
Like every single video is something different, and this.
I've seen the majority of videos that you've done as well.
We've got to still do high.
I know.
They're asking.
I know.
You can't put it off.
I know.
But
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah. But this was on another level.
This is good.
This was fantastic.
I've got a feeling though this album isn't going to be all the same.
100% not.
I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be so different.
I mean,
so different. The last song is going to be different to this song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like completely different.
I hope he does a few more blues ones like that, because the Ren's voice.
I need rock songs. That voice. That voice is rock ready.
It is. And this is coming from somebody who's a massive K-pop fan. I'm not really into rock unless it's 90s, Blink-182,
as well.
you know, Sum
Bon
41,
Jovi.
Bon Jovi, you know,
Guns N'
stuff like that.
Roses.
Not that any of them bad, I love them, but yeah, this
Guilty
hit
Pleasures,
different.
Teenage Dirtbag.
Teenage Dirtbag? Is that a cover?
I know. Teenage Dirtbag was my anthem when I was like 14, going through that phase of the side fringe and...
Well, now you've got a new 120 playlist, because that is getting put on in the car. If it's available on Apple Music at the moment, that is getting put on in the car.
Check in a minute.
Check out. I'm going to. Right. We've babbled on long enough. As you can tell, I kind of miss speaking because I couldn't talk, as you saw in the last few videos. But peaceful. Funny. But it's been so good to be back, and even better to be back with something like this. This was fantastic. Please, if you haven't already, go and check out the original. Go and show support to Chris Webby, Ren. Just support yourselves. You know, he's a fantastic. This community is unreal, and I love it. He's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and as I always say,
stay safe,
stay kind, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.